pulling double duty today.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Oh,
We got it. I think for subs, if you just want to write them down and then bring the sheet over to me, that would be the easiest instead of calling them out. Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
You can write on the back of our official roster if you need to.
Which show you want?
Are you able to run the scoreboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one did you want?
I'm going to use this one.
I'll take
Oh,
this one.
sure. There you go. Might as well have a comfy chair, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to Northwestern College and the NWC Soccer Complex for today's non-conference match between Northwestern and the Bethel Royals. This is a matchup between divisions here today, as Northwestern, as you know, comes from the NAI and the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Bethel, out of Arden Hills, Minnesota, coming to us from NCAA Division III and the MIAC. So, Northwestern Red Raiders coming into this one. 2 games left on their schedule, one more after today. They come in with a record of 11-3-2, 7-1-2 in conference play. And then for Bethel, they are 4-8-4, 2-5-3 in conference play. Northwestern coached by Dan Sweer in his 16th season, and Bethel coached by Jeremy Ivashkoviets in his 13th year. So we are ready for non-conference soccer, the last home game of the regular season for these Red Raiders, who entering the week in second place in the GPAC. So a big week coming up for the Raiders to see what their fate holds in conference play, in the conference tournament, as this one goes out of bounds. And Rick Lammerts will have the goal kick. Rick Lammerts, his third start of the season. He got a couple of starts early in September as well against Union and against Faith Baptist, winning both of those outings. Raiders with a bit of a different lineup today. You see Luis Sanchez and Jonas Teensvold getting some touches early on. Bethel, they are entering the week 7th place in the MIAC. They don't actually have any more conference games, so this is more so of a tune-up game. Nice through ball. And Mary will play it right back to his goalkeeper in Lammerts. And looks like we have... So Lammerts picked it up off of the foot of a Red Raider. So that is a violation on Lammerts, and Bethel will set up in the goalkeeper's box. Isaac Howell setting up. Jordan Ross also in there. Looks like it'll be Howell to take the kick. Raiders setting up on the right side of that goal. And it will be, what a great stop by the Raiders. And it looks like we'll get another try. That was Isaac Howell on the attempt. And Howell will take it again, and that one goes high. So the first shot of the game for either team, a close opportunity for Isaac Howell and the Royals. And that one goes high of the crossbar. Last time out for Northwestern, it was a 2-0 win against Hastings on Saturday. That was Northwestern's first win against Hastings in 11 years. They hadn't beaten the Broncos since 2012. This one played through the midfield in Mossop. Tom Mossop, the freshman from England. And here is Garcia. And Alex Garcia looking for somewhere to go with it. And that one is kicked out. It'll be a throw-in for the Raiders. Throw-in will be for Luis Sanchez. Sanchez sends it in. And here is Quiroga. And they'll send it back in goal to Lammerts. Lammert sends it toward the midfield and Heller up. And taken back in. And it'll be a corner kick for the Royals. Setting up for the corner kick will be number 10, Jordan Ross. Ross sends it in. And someone got a head on it, not quite toward the net. And Ross will be followed out of play, and he'll get another corner opportunity. That one taking an odd angle and popped up. Northwestern looking to clear it, and Sanchez will clear it away. This one sent in, and Lammerts will corral it. So Northwestern gets out of a sticky situation there, a couple of corner kicks, and plays in front of the net. Nice job by the Raider defense. This one played to the back line and Swanda. Ryan and Will Swanda both starting today for Bethel. Ryan a sophomore, Will a senior, both from Edina, Minnesota. This time a throw in to Uwame. And we have a foul on the Royals. Gerard Uwame seeing some action for the first time in a while. And it'll be Jonas Teensvold. Teensvold, the senior from Denver, boots it in, and Sanchez is there to back up the play. And Bethel retakes possession. Some players slipping on the field. That time it's Luke Roloffs getting the play back for the Raiders. Good defense by Roloffs. Roloffs second in the GPAC in assists, tied for second in the GPAC in assists, I should say. He has 6 this season. Tim Kaltenberger not in the lineup, but he was the GPAC Player of the Week last week for his 3-goal performance. Had 2 against Waldorf and 1 against Bethel. Currently has 12 on the season, which is now in the top 10 for single-season goals at Northwestern. And Uwame receives that one out of bounds, and it'll go back to Bethel. This one played in the back line for the Royals. Trying to create some space is Magasted. And he'll play it back. Ross, a nice through ball. And here come the Royals. And a great defensive play by Kobe Bakam. Bethel with most of the offensive possession so far in this one. We played about 9 minutes. Now into midfield, Bakam makes a play, and that'll be a foul on Bethel. as Bacom hits the turf, and he's back up. The MIAC, I believe off the top of my head, it's the Minnesota Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. There's a lot of schools from the Twin Cities, Bethel, Augsburg, and now into the open field. Here is Martins, and great play by Lammerts. Lammerts keeping this one scoreless as Martins had a good look at it, and that one deflects off of Martins. Lammerts will have to make a diving stop and will throw it to his teammate on the left side, Teensvold. Yeah, like I was saying, in the MIAC, Augsburg, Northwestern from St. Paul also in there. And taking it through, and a great play by Roloffs, who's trying to energize his teammates now. Youssef Abdallah was on the offensive attack. And it'll be another corner kick for Ross. Young lineup out there for Northwestern. Quiroga, Sanchez, Mossop, all freshmen out there, as is the goalkeeper Lammerts. And that corner kick was actually from Eli Duke. Gave it right back to Jordan Ross. Still no score. One shot for Bethel, none yet for the Northwestern Red Raiders. Other games going on in the GPAC. This is the only non-conference matchup, as Midland and Briarcliff played earlier today. Concordia is at Doane, Mount Marty at Waldorf, Dakota Wesleyan at Jamestown, and Dordt at Hastings. We'll get that Midland-Briarcliff score here in a little bit. Briarcliff and Northwestern, coming into the day, both had 23 points in the GPAC standings in that battle for first place. Briarcliff does hold the head-to-head tiebreaker, however. That was the last time Northwestern lost, was to Briarcliff on September 16, as Mary plays this one back to Lammerts, who will boot it toward the midfield and Uame. Now left side, here is Duke. Eli Duke hits that one off of Bacom, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Bethel. Briarcliff with 2 conference games. They play Jamestown on Saturday. Northwestern just with the 1, playing Doane on Saturday. And getting through Ross, almost making a nice play on it, and Lammerts stopping him in his tracks. This one goes left side to Sanchez. Quiroga plays it. Quiroga had a goal, his second career goal, and that was the first one scored in the win against Hastings, a big one for the freshman. So Briarcliff did defeat Midland. So that should secure the number 1 seed for the Chargers. They're now at 26 points. Northwestern with a win on Saturday would get to 26 points, and Briarcliff would still hold the head-to-head. So I believe Briarcliff has secured the regular season conference championship. Northwestern now battling to hold that 2 seed. Concordia also in the mix. And an offsides on the Royals. Northwestern, as I mentioned earlier, their last loss was to Briarcliff on September 16, and since that outing, they've been outscoring opponents by a wide margin, 23-3, only allowing 3 goals. They've also had 10 shutouts this season to lead the conference. Last time they had that many shutouts, they had 11 when they made the national tournament in 2021, as that one is played forward by Mary. And slipping on the play was Abdallah. Northwestern to throw in. Sanchez throws it in, and now near the top of the penalty area is Uame, taking it to the left side, down low. Trying to clear it was Swanda. Raiders looking to get a shot off here. Held her up, keeping it alive, and trying to get an attempt was, we'll give that an attempt for Garcia. Blocked away by a Bethel defender. Roloff swings it far near side from the far side. And Lammerts will take it. Lammerts, the freshman from Gemmert, Netherlands. One of two goalies on the Northwestern varsity roster. Pablo Aspas getting the break today. Overcast day here in Orange City. Temperatures definitely beginning to feel more late fall, winter-like. Looking ahead to our football game on Saturday. Forecast of snow here in Orange City. Johnson goes back, and here's Duke. Northwestern showing some pressure. Not wanting to Bethel to get out in transition. Abdallah takes it near the Northwestern bench. Quiroga giving chase, and that'll be a foul on Francisco Quiroga. First foul of the game on Northwestern. Free kick coming up here for Ryan Swanda. Has teammates to his left as the center official tells him to back it up just a few inches. Swanda goes to his left. That one popped up in the air by Garcia. And Bacam plays that one forward. No one there for the Raiders. And Bethel will play it back to safely to their goalkeeper, Cortez. Good ball there. And now here's Lammerts. Mary back to Lammerts. Bethel charges. Goal is still open. Here's Ross. Now Abdallah. Abdallah taking it into the short corner, and Sanchez kicks it out, and that'll be a corner kick coming up for Bethel, their third of the game. Looks like it will be Jordan Ross once again. Though Eli Duke also hanging out over there. They may take a similar approach as they did last time. Looks like that will be the case. Eli Duke, the corner kick. He'll send it in, and Uame takes it the other way. So another corner set up for Duke. Duke with a short pass to Ross. Ross sends it inside, looking for the header, and that'll be offsides on Bethel. Red Raider Athletics would like to thank these sponsors: Premier Communications of Van Engelenhoven Insurance Agency, Kopetsky Ace Hardware, Diamond Vogel Paint, Iowa State Bank, Pepsi of Siouxland, Northwestern Bank, Orange City Health System, American State Bank, C&H Body Shop, Connected Electric, Scooters of Orange City, and People's Bank. Thanks for being on the team, behind the team. Bethel getting ready for a couple of subs. And it'll be a free kick for the Royals. Looks like it's Swanda once again. Swanda, short pass. Now short corner, it's Ross. He'll get it just before the end line. Goes across the field, and Duke can't quite get to it. We're 20 minutes through in this first half, still no score. Bethel with a couple of close chances. Had the violation in the box that led to a free kick from about 10 feet out. 10 yards out, I should say. Good centering pass. Howell had an open look and deferred to his teammate. And now it'll be Bacam who takes it for the Raiders. Heller up goes bench side to Bacam. Sanchez goes back to Mossop and back to Lammerts again. Royals with it again. Backline Johnson. He'll swing it around and now kick toward the midfield. Popped up. Fight for it, Bacam. Lammerts now. And slipping up is Isaac Howell. Possession back to the Raiders. Mary, great ball to Bacam. Bacam pushes it forward. Goalkeeper coming out, and Cortez makes a diving stop. Stops the fast break opportunity for Northwestern. Once again, backline Bethel and Swanda. Abdallah plays it through. Howell and Mary battling for it, and that one last touch by Mary should be a corner kick for Bethel, and that is the call. And we have some subs coming in for Bethel. Bonkafong Kumla also in for Northwestern. And it'll be a corner kick. And that is Ross. This one headed toward the midfield. So 3 new players out there for Bethel. Bonkafong Kumla also out there for Northwestern, checked in for Gerard Uame. Here's Ross. Ross plays it ahead to Caleb Davis. Davis on the cross attempt, and great job breaking up the play by Bacam. Garcia over to Sanchez. Either team looking for an advantage here. The game has been played a lot in the middle of the field. Kumla comes away with it. Now Mary center to Roloffs. Roloffs near the center circle, and that one given back to the Royals. Here's Sherd. Now back Bethel's way, Carter Sheard. Right pass to Oberholzer. Northwestern has it back. Here's Quiroga far side. Back to Mossop and Garcia. Northwestern plays it safely back to Roloffs. And Northwestern will have the throw-in on their side and more subs for both teams. Juan Moya checking in for Northwestern. And Northwestern losing the opportunity there. Bethel now taking it to their side. This one popped up. Held her up skies, and that'll be a foul as the Bethel defender, I think that was Swanda. No, it was... Oh, it was the other Swanda. It was Will Swanda. Swanda undercut Nico Helderop, so that'll be a foul and a free kick for Luke Roloffs. Roloffs goes left to Kumla. Kumla pops that one up back to himself. He has a cross pass attempt, and that one deflected away. Teensvold takes it now for the Raiders and Helderop. Garcia turns around. He looks for the centering pass and a turnover. Left side Kumla again. And a great defensive play there. That was Lucas Johnson. Bethel trying to keep it in bounds. They do. Johnson over to Swanda. Swanda tried to get it ahead, and it'll go back to the Raiders. Bacam back to Lammerts. Bethel with it on their back line. 16 and a half to go in this first half. Swanda pops it up. Teensvold is there. And here's Ross. Ross keeps it alive. Back Johnson to Swanda. And out of bounds, and we will have some substitutions First for Northwestern, Johannes van Saldern checking in for Alex Garcia. Moya goes deep pass to Kumla. Right back to Cortez, who pops it into his own bench. Throw in for Sanchez. It's been a very even contest. Bethel with a few more opportunities near the net, but overall, pretty even. So Northwestern looking to establish something offensively here. Sanchez throws in, looking for Helderop. Moya goes left, Sanchez. Sanchez crosses it in, and no look there. Helderop keeps it alive. That one deflects off a body, and here's Teensvold. Teensvold goes to his left, keeps it in bounds, Kumla. And a great pass. This one looks like Hansen will have some space. He will pass it, and the shot from Sheard is wide. Great pass from Hansen to Sheard. And Lammerts somehow keeping this one scoreless. Northwestern with it through the middle, Kumla. Over to Quiroga. Quiroga takes it away again, and he will shoot. This time goes high. Shots now even at 2. Now through the middle, and a shot attempt there. Misses the mark for Davis. Lammerts goes over to Teensvold. Less than 10 minutes to play in this first half. Moya skies for the header. Goes right back to Bethel. And that'll go out of bounds back to Northwestern. Baraketov out there for Bethel. Saw him on the last touch. Quiroga taken away, and here's Hunt. Nathan Hunt's pass is picked off, goes right back to him. Tries to get the centering deflected by Northwestern. And here's Van Saldern. Van Saldern passes it forward, Quiroga, and poked away. Now Sheard in open space, and that was a late offside call. Sheard arguing his case. Looked like he was ahead of the play prior to the pass. Teensvold will go back to the safety of his keeper. And here's Barakatab. Roll-offs, crosses over, trying to create some space. And some space there, and the shot is wide right by Jack Hansen. He had an open goal as Rick Lammert's encouraging his team to keep an eye on some of those plays. The group that Northwestern has out there right now, not a lot of experience playing together in varsity matches. Good mix of some of the key starters this season as well as some of the younger players. That one off of a Raider. It'll be corner kick for Bethel. Corner kick will be for Nathan Hunt. He's a freshman from Plymouth, Minnesota. Raider fans, help support Red Raider Athletics by joining the Raider Athletic Association. It's the team behind the team that supports our 545 student athletes. Go to nwciowa.edu/joinraa to join today. This one played back. Here's Swanda. Swanda pops it up. Now Hansen with Sanchez guarding. Knifing through, and good play to break it up by Teensvold. And Kumla push down on the play, and that'll be a foul on Bethel. Roll-offs with it for Northwestern. Goes over to Moya. A little bit of moisture out there in the grass. Some players slipping up. And Sanchez unintentionally dribbles that one out of bounds. Here's Hansen. Hansen all the way through. Roll-offs. Gets called for the foul, and that'll be a stoppage of the clock for a yellow card against Luke Roll-offs. So it'll be a free kick right on the top side of the box. Hansen and Hunt are both there for Bethel. Hunt will take it. That one angling in and off the post. Close shot attempt there from Nathan Hunt. Shots are now 5-2 in favor of the Royals. Lamberts boots it toward midfield. Now here's Mary. Back over Helderup. Gives it right back to him. Mary will send that one left, looking for Kumla. Instead, it's deflected. And Sanchez will take this one. Sanchez battling in the corner. And it'll be given back to Bethel. Sanchez fell down on the ball. And a flip, throwing it in from the corner. Nice athletic play from Caleb Davis. Don't see that too often. Hansen goes over to Barakatab. Now the center. Here's Sheard. Sheard moving into the short corner and blocked away by Mary. Roloffs takes it. Right back Hansen. Hansen, the shot is high. And they will say that one deflected off of, I believe, off of the Lambert's hand. So we'll give him a save instead. Corner kick coming up. Hunt sends it in. And Hunt pushed down from behind. That'll be a foul. Hunt there along with J.D. Kenyon from Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. Kenyon steps over. Hunt takes the cross. And nothing happening there. Pecom throws in. Helderup pops it up. And some contact on the play, and that'll be a foul on Bethel. Mary now with it. And Mankum will go over to Kobe Pecom. And we will have, nope, not yet, throw in for Kobe Pecom. That one to Sanchez, who fires it high and off the mark. Less than 90 seconds to play in this first half. Still no score. Bethel with a few more shot attempts in the waning minutes. Northwestern looking for somewhere to go with it. Moya tripped up on the play. He'll get back up and foul on Bethel. So free kick for Teensvold. He'll send it forward to Van Saldern. Van Saldern, middle to Mary. Both teams battling for possession. Bacam skies it up. And here's Cortez. Bethel calling for one more chance. 10 seconds remaining on the first half score clock. And this first half will end without a goal scored. So the first half, shot 6-4 in favor of Bethel, and still no score. And that first half was brought to you by the City of Orange City, Demco Manufacturing, Orange City Health System, Pizza Ranch, Transova Genetics, Sekisui Aerospace, Mulder Auto Tire and Repair, Hampton Inn Orange City, Fairway, Subway Orange City, Joyner and Zwart Dentistry, Vanderburg Furniture, and Joe's TV and Appliance. Thanks for being on the team, behind the team. We'll be back with the second half in about 15 minutes. We're back here for the second half. Bethel versus Northwestern. We're still scoreless in this one. And that one played back to Lammerts. Teensvold takes it far side. And now here's Luke Roloffs. Roloffs tries to get it to Uwame. Uwame will take it in open space. Here comes Gerard. Gerard has one on the far side, goes to Quiroga, passes off the mark. Quiroga will take it near the corner. Quiroga centering pass to Moya. Moya over to Helderop off the crossbar. And Bethel clears it back. Northwestern playing again. And here's Garcia. Garcia goes over to Sanchez. Helderop shot, probably the best opportunity for the Raiders so far today. Here's Sanchez, takes it into the corner, passes over looking for Moya. Sent back out. Teensvold will keep it alive and send it out of bounds. Ball being played through the midfield, and it looks like there's a player down. Player down for Northwestern, looks like Francisco Quiroga. Quiroga may have taken a shot to the head. And this one sent back to Lammerts. Lammerts right back to Sanchez. Sanchez tries to get it back to Lammerts, and he will retreat. Here's Abdallah. And that one deflects off of a Raider into the corner. Corner kick coming up for the Royals. And it'll be number 18, Eli Duke. Duke sends it in, deflected by a Raider, and it'll go right back to Duke, who will play it back to his center back, Swanda. Now here's Quiroga, goes right over to Garcia, and into the Northwestern bench off of Johnson. Northwestern this season, when tied at half, they are 1-1-1. So pretty even across the board when they're tied at half. No real indication of trends on that. It's a very clear difference because when Northwestern is ahead at half, they are 10-0 this season. And Teensvold knocks that one out of play. And Bethel will take it. And it'll be offsides on the Royals. Teensvold boots it, looking for Garcia. And here's Moya. Moya takes it, and now here's Garcia. Garcia down the sideline. His centering pass to Helderop. Helderop with an opportunity. Great save by Cortez. Now here's Ross. Bethel with some space now over to Duke. Duke centers, popped up, and now Moya will take it for Northwestern. Right back Moya. Moya goes over. Was looking for Quiroga, poked away, and Abdallah will take it. Now with some space, here come the Royals, and that one just off the hands of Rick Lammerts. So a good look for Bethel, as that shot was taken by Eric Martins. And it'll be a corner coming up for Duke. Eli Duke, a freshman from Crystal, Minnesota. Garcia tried to play it forward, instead goes right back to Bethel and Swanda. Magasted goes right back. Here is Howell. And Roloffs will send it back to Lammerts, who pushes it toward the midfield. Moya tripped up on the play, no call. Collision on both sides, and after all will be a foul on Bethel. So free kick coming up for Northwestern. It will be Lammerts who sets up. Sends his guys downfield. Swanda into the middle. Some contact between Mary and Howell. Martins was offside. And we played about 10 minutes here in this second half. Garcia now the corner kick for Northwestern. And we have a sub. And it'll be Travis Sweeney. Garcia pushes it in on the corner. Nothing happening. Looking inside, popped back up. And held her up, called for the foul. Hunt and Sheard getting ready to check back in for Bethel. That pairing had a couple of nice plays in the first half. Good scoring chances. Orange City Area Health System is your partner for safe, skilled, and essential services. From family medicine to behavioral health, sports medicine to therapy and rehab, surgery to senior care. They offer the right care and the right place at the right time at Orange City Area Health System. Bacom plays back. Teensvold to Lammerts. And that one sent out of play. Substitutions now. Oh, subs called off. Now looking right side for Sweeney. This one popped into goalie area. Looks like he was looking for Isaac Howell. Pass was broken up. Some contact on the play will be a foul on Menka Mary and a card on Mary as well. So yellow card on Menka Mary. Second yellow card on Northwestern. And now we have some substitutions for both teams. Munoz, Coronado, and Kumla in for Northwestern. And here's Helderop with it. Helderop goes far side looking for Garcia. Us. So free kick coming up for Alejandro Ruiz Garcia. Garcia with the left foot. Now here's Mary. Plays it backline Teensvold. Teensvold looking for somewhere to go with it. Finds Bacom. Bacom crosses over. Right into the middle to Kumla. And sent out of play by Johnson. Raiders to throw in deep in their own territory. And it'll be Bacom throwing in. Once again, sent out of bounds by Bethel. Quick throw in to Mary. Right back to Kobe. That one off of a Bethel Royal, and Sweeney will play it from the corner. Garcia tried to get a pass into the scoring area. Mary right back to Teensvold. Teensvold will play it back to Lammerts. Lammerts to his left, and Munoz trying to make a play on it. And a foul on Juan Munoz. Free kick coming up will be Nathan Hunt. Jordan Ross also there. Hunt will take it. And the header was by Magisted. And it'll be a corner kick for Nathan Hunt. Here's Munoz. Munoz sends it middle to Mary. Menka Mary takes it up. Goes right back to Juan Moya. Now Bacam with it. Bacam lifts it. And coming out of goal is Cortez. Juan Valdivia Cortez, a senior from Minneapolis. And right back to Valdivia Cortez. Swanda sends it way down. Here's Oberholzer, surrounded by Raiders. And that'll be a handball on Bethel and Nathan Hunt. Still looking for our first goal of the match. Closest chance was probably Nico Helderop. Hit one off the crossbar early in the second half. Great pass looking for Sheard, and Lammert's coming well out of his position. Helderop ahead. Almost got the touch. Now here is Garcia. Garcia short corner, and his cross attempt was picked off by Cortez. And that'll be a foul on Northwestern. Red Raider Athletics would like to thank these sponsors: Premier Communications, Van Engenhoven Insurance Agency, Kopetsky Ace Hardware, Diamond Vogel Paint, Iowa State Bank, Pepsi of Siouxland, Northwestern Bank, Orange City Health System, American State Bank, C&H Body Shop, Connected Electric, Scooters of Orange City, and People's Bank. Thanks for being on the team, behind the team. We welcome the Raider fans that are watching today, as well as those Bethel fans. Thanks for tuning in to today's broadcast. Getting a new audience than our normal GPAC audience here today. Hope you're all doing well and enjoying some soccer on this Wednesday afternoon. Almost a good through ball taken away. That was Mogstead. Sweeney breaks up the play. Travis Sweeney hasn't appeared in too many varsity matches so far this season. He is a transfer from Kansas Wesleyan University out of the KCAC. Bethel playing top of the box. Oberholzer with Sanchez on, or Sweeney on him. Sweeney, great job to take it away. Garcia. Oh, and collision along the sideline. And we will stop the clock. We'll see if we have any calls here, if it's just to settle things down a bit. And there will be a card. Yellow card on number 25 of Bethel. That is Dylan Mogstead. After the collision on the play, Mogstead came in pretty quickly on the back end of that play. Got in the face of Garcia. So it'll be a free kick for Teensvold. Teensvold sends it in. Coronado is there. Kumala also in the mix. Kumala takes it back to Mary. Ross with two on him, and that'll be a foul on Northwestern. Pace starting to pick up a little bit as we get into the later stages of this one. Still no score. It's been a battle between these two teams. Cross attempt there by Oberholzer. Poked away. Coronado with some room. Raiders in transition. It's 4-on-3. And a great defensive play there. That was Will Swanda. And a foul on a foul on Northwestern. Contact on the far side. And it'll be Swanda to boot it away on the free kick. Swanda sends it in to Bethel's offensive zone. Unable to connect. And here is Oberholzer. Sweeney keeps it alive. Back to Baraketab. Contact on the play, Swanda. Over to Abdallah. Now Helderop takes it. Northwestern looking to get out on the run again. Crosses over. Now goes left side Coronado. Calm centering pass. Garcia right to Moya. Bethel clears it. And Munoz pops it out. A lot of stubs for Bethel, one for Northwestern. That is Tom Mossop. And it'll be a throw-in for Oberholzer. And a great job by Munoz to stop the play. And some contact on the play. That'll be a foul on Bethel. So heading to the corner now will be Hunt. Nathan Hunt sends one in. Cleared away by Garcia. And that's a foul. Foul is on David Erickson. Garcia sends in a shot. That one goes left. And another good look from Garcia in the middle. You can stay tuned to the Red Raider Network, nwcraiders.com, for more Red Raider action here tonight. Starting at 6 o'clock, we have JV volleyball against Dort and varsity volleyball against Dort to follow that. So a big day of Raider athletics. Also on the Raider Network this week, we will have Morningside versus Northwestern on Saturday. That's a 1 p.m. kick. Top 5 matchup between top-ranked Northwestern and number 3 Morningside. Dean Callsbeak and Brian Weedy on the call for that. Garcia sends it near side. Kumla, double teamed, tries to get it through the middle, calls for a foul, and doesn't get it. Oberholzer and Sweeney battling for it. Sweeney will just kick it out of bounds. Berketab guarded closely. He'll send it back, Oberholzer. And this one will go back to Northwestern. Teensvold crosses over. Sends it back. Popped up, center circle, looking for Helderop. And now a good opportunity for Bethel, stopped by Munoz. Great defense by Juan Munoz. And it'll be a corner kick again for Nathan Hunt. Hunt's kick cleared away by Moya. And now here goes Mossop. And a diving stop there. That was by John Barzalo. Oberholzer goes left to Erickson. Erickson cross, and that'll be an offside on Bethel. Both defenses playing up quite a bit in this second half. And here comes Bacam. Bacam down the left side. He has two. Be a free kick coming up, or a throw in rather. Twelve and a half minutes to play. And we have a foul on the Raiders. Hunt to send it in once again. Hunt's pass lofted in. Lammert's first one there. And Lammert's will roll it out for Quiroga. Quiroga pushes forward Van Saldern, who can't get a handle on it. Bethel to throw in. Great through ball. Looking for Oberholzer, and Lammert's first one there. And Lammert's has to keep it alive away from the corner kick. That one got away from, I believe that was Munoz, or Moya. And here comes the flip throw-in from Caleb Davis. Cartwheel and throw into the middle. On the outside is Jacob Shin. Davis with it again. Sweeney playing tight defense. Kumla gets through it. Kumla over to Mossop. Mossop has Van Saldern ahead of him, deflected away. And now Bacam left side. Bacam tries to get it over to Van Saldern. Can't do so. Possession goes back to the Raiders. Kobe Bacam to throw in. Instead, Van Saldern will take it. Munoz to Sweeney. Sweeney will center Quiroga. Quiroga into the box. Defensive play made by Jacob Shin, and the foul drawn by Shin as well. Couple more subs getting ready to check in for Bethel. And a whole group of substitutions for Bethel. Hunt throwing it, or Davis rather. Raiders with it in the box. Van Saldern gets back to it. Van Saldern looking for somewhere to go with it. Deflected, and that'll be a corner kick for Northwestern. Garcia will do the honors. Garcia looking to create some offense with 7 minutes left. No score. Garcia inside, and that one off of a Red Raider. So Bethel will take it back. Substitution is Abdallah coming in for Davis. And it'll be Cortez getting set for the goal kick. Duke has it taken away. And now here's Van Saldern fighting for it. He'll slide it through looking for Garcia. Both teams playing up, pressing defensively. That one played down the side looking for Duke. Can't get to it. It's out of bounds. Northwestern to throw in. It'll be Sweeney. Sweeney goes right to Munoz. Munoz fights through some contact. Back to Sweeney. Sweeney keeps it in. Munoz ahead. And now Bethel has numbers. And tripped up in the box, and this will be a PK coming up. Foul in the box on Northwestern. And Jack Hansen will be setting up for the penalty kick. Or Jack Hansen drew the foul leading to the penalty kick. It will be Will Swanda. Swanda will take it. Swanda will have to get it past the 6'3" Rick Lammerts. It's a pretty large wingspan in goal there. Swanda looking to break the scoreless tie. Will Swanda, a senior from Edina, Minnesota. He'll set up from about 20 yards out. Swanda, saved by Lammerts. What a great save. And this game is still scoreless. So we'll set up again. Once again, it'll be Swanda. Another opportunity. And that one gets past Lammerts for the goal. And Bethel takes the 1-0 lead. And for Will Swanda, that is his first goal of the season. Raiders with 5:08 left on the clock, trailing. And now they have some work to do to get back in this one. Even as it is non-conference, Northwestern hasn't lost since September 16. Garcia turns around, fires. Shot is blocked. So it'll be Ryan Swanda checking in now. And the throw-in. Bethel with possession and the lead. And tripped up by Bacam. And now the free kick coming up for the Royals. Swanda goes right over to Hansen. Hansen sends it in, and another score for the Royals. What a goal, the header. Looking to get a number on that. And now Bethel holds a 2-0 lead. So I believe that goal was by Yusuf Abdallah. Assisted by Jack Hansen. And for Abdallah, that is his 4th goal of the year. So all of a sudden, just like that, this is a 2-0 ball game. Free kick now for Northwestern. And now the Royals regain possession. Johnson goes right back. Right to Abdallah. Lammert's coming out. Lammert's pushes it right to Bacam. Abdallah guarded closely by Moya. And the Raiders have a player down as Lammert's falls on it. And that is Francisco Quiroga, player who's slow to get up. Moss up to Garcia. Taken away by Johnson. Goes right back in goal to Cortez. 90 seconds to go in this one. Bethel with some late goals. And we will stop the clock with 1:26 to go. And Nico Helderop will replace the injured Francisco Quiroga. Bethel took the lead on the penalty kick goal. And then they added to their lead maybe about a minute later with a header in front of the net. This ball going to Northwestern, throwing in for Kumla as we approach the 1 minute mark. Northwestern with it. Probably one of the final chances for Northwestern. And Helderop hit from behind. No call, he's still down. This one sent way ahead, Lammert's, and that is offsides on Bethel. And it looks like head coach Jeremy Ivashkovitz will get a yellow card, and that is the case. Yellow card for the Bethel bench. 31 seconds to go. 2-0 is our score. Helderop is back up, but he is limping quite significantly as Kayla Tyndall will come out to check on him. A lot of action in these final 3-4 minutes. And it looks like Bethel will put an end to that Raider unbeaten streak. Raiders likely to play with 10 through these final 30 seconds. Lammert sends it downfield. Bacam tries to get to it, can't do so. And that was probably the last chance for Northwestern, as Bethel will get the win. And for Bethel, that's their first win since October 17 when they defeated Concordia, Minnesota 2-1. Bethel wins 2-0 here in Orange City. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night. And we'll see you again for the conference tournament.